75 northbound, headed to Minnesota. Happy New Year's, everybody. It is officially 2023. Can you believe it? It's already that time. Boy, time has flown by. 2022 is came and gone. If you're just joining me live this morning, I am in North Georgia. Just picked up a load. I got Mr. Kevin back. Say, what's up, Devin?
Hey, happy New Year, everybody.
Hey, Kevin's back, man. He was out last week because of that toothache. You know, remember that? But everything's good. He went to the dentist, got everything taken care of. Now we are rolling. So, yeah, we're back rolling this week. We'll do some training, and he is halfway done with his training. So he'll be done with his training in, what, about 10 days, probably. Yeah, maybe a little longer than that, something like that. So, Happy New Year's, Charizard's Party. Happy New Year's. Charizard's Party, that is my son. So, he's 8 years old. Thanks for watching, everybody. You have a good morning, buddy? Awesome. This is my trainee I have. This is Tevin.
What's up?
He's learning how to drive a truck, so I'm going to be teaching him today. Happy New Year's there, Terry Nichols. Hey, thank you, man. Thank you. I appreciate everybody watching. Like I said, this trip right here is that we're headed to Minneapolis, Minnesota. We're in Georgia. And yeah, it's New Year's Day. We're already started back work. I got home one day. But remember, this year is the year to get it, y'all. Whatever you want to do in life, you've got the power. Y'all got to remember that. You've got the power in your hands to control a different outcome. If you don't like 2022 and you don't like what you went through, then you can change it. Hey, yeah, I appreciate that, Terry Nichols. You're right. Without trucks, America stops. I appreciate that comment. I really do. We really appreciate subscribers like you. And yeah, y'all give us a little motivation. We get up and we go. But like I was saying, y'all, it matters. You need to learn right now, this New Year's Day, the message I got for you today is, if you don't like your past, you can change it. You've got the control of it. You've got the power in your hands to change directions. But you know what? It starts with your mindset. You might not be happy in the situation that you're in. You might not be happy that, to where you're living at, or the job you got, or the money you made. So you know what? You change that. You change that right now by the way you think. It's all about mentality. Mentality is the way to go. You know what I'm saying? Definitely your mentality. I've talked about it before, but y'all know, like in the jungle, y'all know that the elephant is the biggest, tallest in the jungle, right? But you know what? He's not the king of the jungle, is he? No. The leopard might be the fastest, but he's not the king of the jungle. The king of the jungle is the lion. The reason why the lion's the king of the jungle, not because he's the strongest, not because he's the fastest, not because he's the biggest, it's because it's the mentality. He sees, okay, I see elephant, I see dinner. The elephant says run. So you got to remember now, whatever your fear, I don't worry about things like that. What I cannot control, I'm not going to worry about it. I'm going to have a mentality. My goal in 2023 is not to worry about what I can't control, but what I can control. So if you're dealing with something in the past, you're sitting there, don't worry about your past. All you're doing is licking your wounds. So quit licking your wounds and get up and get ready to fight. You got to fight for what you want in life. If you want that new house, you got to go fight for it. If you want your kids back, you got to fight for it. You want your marriage back right, you got to fight for it. Stop licking your wounds. Stop having this weak mentality that, hey, I ain't going to be able to do this because of that, or this obstacle's too big. Stop looking at the obstacles in your life, y'all. Stop looking at what can't be done and look at how you can be done. Look at obstacles as opportunities. Now, I'm speaking from the heart here, y'all. And I know this is a trucking channel and I'm supposed to be talking about trucking, but I'm trying to give you a message for New Year's Day that's going to change your life. This is powerful words. First off, you got to start speaking this stuff into existence. Y'all understand me out there? If you want something, you got to speak it. Say, okay, this year is my year. I'm going to get the job that I want. I'm going to lose this weight that I need to lose. I'm going to get the home that I want. I'm going to get my family back. I'm going to get custody of my kids, or whatever it might be. You're going to have to sit down and say, I'm going to go get it no matter what it takes. You're not going to worry about how it can't happen. Okay? You can't start speaking about how this is not going to happen because of this, because of that. You need to say, nah, it's going to happen because of this, because I said it and I believe it. That's the first thing. You got to say it, believe it. The next thing, you're going to have to write it down on a piece of paper, write it down. Then the third thing is this. If you've got people around you that's killing your dreams, they'll kill that shit dead. Don't listen to the negativity. Don't listen to the people around you who says, hey, I can't do this, or I can't do that, or Sean, you'll never make it because you got a felony on your record, or Sean, you're not going to ever make it because you've got a past, or Sean, you're not going to be able to get this done back, or John Doe's not going to ever get his kids because of this. You got to stop listening to these people. Dreams does not cost you nothing. They don't cost money. It's free to dream. But I tell you what, somebody next to you can suck that dream right out from around you. So if you've got these people around you that don't need to be around you, you've got to cut them off. So in 2023, the Bible says that if your right arm offends you, cut it off. So you cut that thing off that's bothering you. Happy New Year, everybody. Yeah, you cut it off. You want this year going to be good. So you know what? So let's go back over it. You're going to cut off the people that don't need to be around you. You're going to get them off, right? You're going to quit and say, I ain't going to hang out with negative people no more. Today, I'm not hanging out with negative people. I'm going to listen to what's positive, and I'm going to think what's good. The Bible says that only take in what's good. Don't think about stuff that causes you anger or anxiety or stress. It says think about things that are good. Think about things that are lovely, that are peaceful, that are prosperous. So if you dwell on these things that are negative and are bad, you ain't never going to go nowhere. So you need to start thinking about what's good in your life, what you're going to do. So that's the first step. I don't want to get off track here, but the first step is you got to see it. You got to dream it. You got to be a time machine. You got to, you got to be a time machine. You got to go into the year, to 2024 and say, what do I want to be like? I'm going to go into year 2030 in my time machine in my mind, and I'm going to visualize it. You see what I'm saying? You got to visualize what you want to be. Then once you can see it, other people around you might not be able to see that dream, but they might not can go with you. They can't get in that time machine with you. So you're going to have to go without them, and everybody can't go. Not everybody can come with the blessings. You take your family, your wife, and your kids, and you go after it. Don't worry about what the neighbors are doing. Don't worry about what they're doing down the road. You come back 10 years ago, 10 years later, they'll still be doing the same thing on the same block. You're going to have to go out there and get it. So you got to visualize it first. Once you go in the future and you visualize that dream and you see that dream, then you got it. All right, now second, what did I say? You're going to have to write it down. You write that stuff down and say, this is what I'm going to do. This is what I'm going to be. 3, you're cutting everybody off. 4, the Bible says that faith without actions is dead. So just because you believe it, ain't all to it. There's still a little more part to it. Just because you believe it, now you've got to go ahead and act upon it. Yeah, you got to start speaking upon it. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. And then you got to come up with a plan and get it. And remember, it's not going to be easy. You think it's going to be easy? You think just because, I'm going to speak into existence, it's going to be done. That's part of the equation, but there's a lot more to that. You got to go out there and fight. You got anything that's worth having, you got to fight for it. It's got to be hard. It ain't going to be easy. When you're trying to build muscles, you got to rip them, tear them things down to get them back strong. If you want to be a marathon runner, you're going to have to go out there and run till that side hurts. So whatever you want in life, whether it's money, whether it's prosperous, whatever you want to do, you're going to have to go out there until it hurts, but you've got to want it bad enough. That's the difference between the people who dream about it and the people who want it. So if you want something in life, you're going to have to go out there and suffer to get it. Anybody can be rich. Anybody can have things. The difference is how bad do you want it? Do you want to lose that weight this year? You know what? Next person next to you may want it worse than you, and they're going to get it. It's how bad you want things. That's the thing. You got to want it. You got to want it to achieve it. You got to believe it. So you know what? Stop being one of these people that complain about everything. There's people out there that complain about stuff all the time. All they want to see is the bad and everything. But remember, y'all, there's a yin and a yang to everything, right? You know what yin and yang is? There's a positive and a negative. So for every positive thing, there's a negative thing. For every negative, there's positive. So in any situation that you want to go in, you can see something. I'll call back in a minute. I'll call back in a minute. Any situation that you want to see, you see negative and you see positive, right? So in a negative situation, you got to see the positive in it. A positive, you got to see the negative in it. Don't worry about what you can't control. Just start looking at it. So you can take a situation, you see something bad, like, man, this is bad, like I'm stuck here, and you can use this for trucking, you can use this for anything in the whole wide world. You're sitting there, you're like, oh man, what am I going to do? How am I going to get through this? Now look at it as, wow, what are you going to prosper from this? Why did you do this? You know, my wife sent me a message earlier, she seen something on Instagram, it said, you can't wait to see why God held that back. Wait till you see why God held that back. Wait till you see why you didn't get that blessing. Because God had something bigger for you. He's got something better for you out there, y'all. He got something good for you, but you got to believe. So sometimes you might be going through some bad things. Remember, there's a season to everything, baby. There's a season to everything. There's a summer season. There's a winter season. It's going to rain. It's going to snow. But the sunshine is coming. But it is those that hang on. My dad's a preacher. He used to say, hey, when you get to the end of your rope, you got nowhere to go. Tie a knot in that thing and hang on. Listen, 2023 is going to be your year. I'm praying blessings over you right now. I'm speaking peace into your life. I want you to think positive and agree with me right now that 2023 is going to be your year. If you believe it, you can achieve it. This is Trucking Life with Sean. If you got some value from this, hit that like button, subscribe, and share this message to somebody. It may help somebody out there. So share it to your friends. Share it on Facebook. Share it on YouTube. Let somebody know there's somebody out there that's hurting, that's struggling, that needs a change in their life, need to hear this message. Make sure you send it. Happy New Year, everybody. Trucking Life with Sean. Let's get it.